Sarah. I don't know how Americans will unite. We'd have to take the internet away. That'd be the only way. You'd have to take the internet away to make Americans look at each other, to interact with each other, to be stuck with each other. That's the only way they would unite. The people feel like their ears are closed and their mouth is open, that they're right and that their way is the only way, and it doesn't matter the results of any other's way. You could prove to somebody brought it to my attention, it's called right fighting. So you can engage with someone, and this happens with family members a lot that I've heard from you guys. You can engage with someone and try and prove them to think differently. And you can say, these are the actions, these are the results, this is why it's better than what you're following, whatever. And no matter what you prove to them, they will still believe they're right, and they don't care what you say. That's the mentality of everyone, and it's because of the internet. It's because you have control over your device you're addicted to. So there's I can't remember what it's called. It's like a media addiction. You're addicted to your devices and you don't know it because there's no regulations. After 2 hours of screen time, you are showing the same exact symptoms of addiction. Your brain, the chemicals in your brain and the way that your emotions are reacting is the same thing as addiction. That's why when you see kids playing video games and they get pissed off and throw the controller and start screaming at the TV, that's because they're suffering from withdrawals. They're suffering from addiction. And there's no regulations on screen time right now. There's no regulations on the internet, really. And so you're taking on so much entertainment, if that's what you want to call it, that it's lowering your attention span. It's making you dumb. That's what it is. It's making you dumb. And you're addicted to it. And nobody talks about it because they don't want you to look away from the screen. Because if you start looking at each other and you start sympathizing with each other and relating to each other like, hey, I have to sleep just like you have to sleep. I have to stand and piss like you got to stand and piss. I have a beating heart like you have a beating heart. And you start relating to each other, you may unite. You may find common ground. You may reason with each other. You may have an open mindset. And the government's scared of that. They want you to stare at your phone. They want you to be docile. They want you to sit on your ass and do nothing. They discovered it with the TVs. So now they put a TV in your hand that's also a tracking device. And it's like, we have the technology to be united more than ever. I can pick up the phone and call someone in California. I can pick up the phone and video chat with someone in China. You've never been able to do that before. And we have all this technology to unite us, and we're more divided than ever. And it's because of the damn internet. And it's not just the internet, it's social media that did this to us. That we feel we can treat people however we want to. You can get in a chat and tell someone to eat shit to a person you would never say that to in person. The same thing with physical consequence. You think you can go and spit in someone's face and tell them to eat shit, like they're not going to knock your teeth out. And when they do knock your teeth out, on top of crying for help, you're going to realize that you should have never talked to somebody like that. That you have no right to treat another human being that way. But this desensitization from the internet has made us treat each other like shit. And so you feel like physical combat and stuff like that is off the table when it's really not. And you could tell by how the government treats us. There's things that have happened in our history here in America that if you do something that people don't like long enough and verbal communication is not stopping you, something physical always happens. There's a reason Martin Luther King and all those people aren't with us anymore. It's because something physical happened. Nowadays, everyone's so soft and desensitized that the government and everyone, they don't have to worry about that. They know that you'll sit on your ass, you'll get on Facebook and you'll bitch about it. You'll do nothing. You'll make complaints. You won't unite. You'll stay divided. They don't have any reason to fear you. You have to pull your head out of the phone. You have to have self-awareness. You have to have the open mind and the ability to relate to people, sympathize with people, and unite with people, and settle your differences. Just table them. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what baseball team you like. It doesn't matter what political party you side with. we're all eating shit together and we don't even realize it because we're watching the phone while we do it.